Hi everyone, welcome to another quick session, another important topic, InfiniBand. What InfiniBand is? So InfiniBand is not just bandwidth, it is a complete high performance networking architecture designed specifically very fast, very low latency communication between server. InfiniBand, a specialized super high speed data highway for computers talking directly to each other. It includes hardware, protocols, switch fib, uh, switching fabric, transport mechanism. It's not a protocol, it's a more than a protocol, it's more than a bandwidth. Um, why does InfiniBand exist at all? Ethernet was designed for offices, internet access, general data communication, but Ethernet becomes a bottleneck when thousands of CPUs, GPU must exchange data. So latency must be microseconds, not in milliseconds. So data transfer must not overload the CPU. InfiniBand was created to solve performance limits of Ethernet. So key technical idea, remote direct memory access. This is core differentiator. So much lower latency, much higher throughput, much less CPU usage. Um, for example, InfiniBands defines physical layer, data link layer, transport layer, switching fabric, flow controls. So its purpose, general networking, high performance computing, latency milliseconds. Ethernet is for general networking, but InfiniBand is for high performance computing. Ethernet latency is in milliseconds, but InfiniBand latency is in microseconds. CPU usage high in Ethernet, and InfiniBand CPU usage is very low. Bandwidth is high in Ethernet, but InfiniBand is extremely high. Traffic type client server in Ethernet, and here in InfiniBand server to server. Network type LAN WAN in Ethernet, but in InfiniBand cluster fabric. So So InfiniBand is not a theoretical, it is heavily used in real world use cases. Supercomputers, high performance computing, artificial intelligence, machine learning training clusters, scientific simulation, financial trading platforms, large data center, east-west traffic. So where it is not used, home network, office LANs, Wi-Fi, internet routing. mm, these are not the these are not the use cases for InfiniBand. Another question could be that InfiniBand is only about bandwidth. No, this is a common misunderstanding. InfiniBand optimizes three things together: bandwidth, how much data could be transferred through the network; latency, how fast data arrives; throughput, how efficiently data flows. Right. So Ethernet focuses mainly on bandwidth, compatibility, and cost. InfiniBand focuses on performance, speed. Imagine like a city roads, flexible, cheap, shared, sometimes congested. So Ethernet. So small city roads, sometimes they have, congested traffic jam. But InfiniBand, like a high-speed bullet train, dedicated, ultra-fast, minimal stops. So we need to remember one sentence. InfiniBand is a high performance, low latency server to server networking architecture used in high performance computer and supercomputer optimized um, to bypass CPU overhead. So here in this slide you can see it is for high speed ultra high speed networking technology, extremely low latency in microseconds, not in a milliseconds, designed for server to server communication. So another important terms which we need to remember for the CISSP exam: latency. Latency is time it takes for data to travel from sender to receiver, sender to receiver measured in milliseconds. If it is Ethernet, then obviously it's in a millisecond. When it is an InfiniBand, it's a microsecond. So lower latency, faster response. Throughput, actual amount of data successfully transferred per second. Real world performance affected by errors, congestion, overhead, often less than bandwidth. So the bandwidth which we have, throughput is always often it is less than the bandwidth. So measured in gigabit per second, megabit per second, and maximum uh, theoretical capacity of network link upper limit, not guaranteed speed. So sometimes they tell us 40 gig bandwidth, but in real time that is not the case. So jitter, variation in latency, arrived measured in milliseconds. Jitter is a shaky voice connection where words arrive unevenly and delayed. Sometimes you hear voice from other side, but sometimes you don't. It's a jitter. So always unevenly delivered and with some delay. So now if we conclude our discussion, InfiniBand is always ultra high speed networking technology. Thank you so much for watching this session. If you have any feedback or question, please share in the feedback section.